Hello and welcome to All Aboard and a brand new week. Here we are, the final stretch of January. I don't know about you, but it actually felt like this January didn't run as long as the others. Felt like we managed to get through this one fairly quickly, which is always nice at the start of the year. So this video we are going to start as always with our product highlight. But before we get into that, I just want to say thank you to everyone who turned up for our first ever Pathfinder Society yesterday. It was an absolute blast seeing that being run. A lot of people who had not played Pathfinder before, a few people that coming back to role-playing games after a long period away, so really good to see a great mix of people there. We had amazing feedback for it as well, so thank you to Dave who ran our first ever session, and we are looking forward to the next one, which will be, as you can see on here, the 23rd of February, and we are hopefully getting a second Games Master to run alongside Dave, so hopefully more spaces opening up. So if you missed out this time, or you were just thinking about it and you weren't sure, there should be more spaces for the next one, so keep an eye on our social media. But once again, thank you to everyone who attended. Thank you for Dave for running such a fun inaugural event for Pathfinder Society, and we're looking to many, many more. So, on to the product highlight. We've got a quick one this week. We've got our game of the week, we've got a new release, and then we're just going to take a look forward at some of the games coming up for February as well. So, our game of the week this week, we have gone for Sushi Go, the 10th anniversary edition. So this came out a couple of weeks ago, and while it doesn't reinvent the game, it does celebrate it. 10 years since Sushi Go first came out. Such a simple little card game that has graced many, many tables across the world. And they've celebrated by upgrading into this beautiful bento box. So if you haven't seen inside here before, we'll just sort of flip round. You can kind of get an idea from the back here. We have the deck of cards. We have these lovely little dishes and a scoring dish as well, so you can keep score throughout the game. We also have this for the ship for the first player marker, or whoever's in the lead rather. And then we also have some mystery packs as well with other desserts that you can rip open and replace the dessert that is in the original deck. So there's some really fun components in here to help really elevate the game and give you something worthy of celebrating 10 years of Sushi Go. So if you have played this game before, maybe you don't have a copy, it's a great time to get one. There is only a limited number. They've printed about 5,000 of these. And also, if you do have the original Sushi Go, but maybe it's looking a bit battered, a bit torn, a bit world-weary, then what a brilliant chance to upgrade on one of your favourite card games. We also now have this in the library, replacing our copy of Sushi Go and our copy of Sushi Go Party, because this now plays up to 8 players as well, instead of the original 5 in the first Sushi Go. So there we go, that is Sushi Go 10th Anniversary Edition, this week's Game of the Week. Next we have got Altered. So this is one of the 2 TCGs that we support in the shop alongside Lorcana, and Friday just gone we had our pre-release, our very first pre-release for Altered Trial by Frost, which is their second set. We had an amazing turnout. We had full 8 people for that, so really, really good for a first pre-release, and we hope that from that the game just grows and grows. The Altered's weekly play is every Tuesday at 7 PM, so if you did come along, or maybe you missed out on the pre-release, you want to find out more, come along Tuesdays from 7 PM. It normally only takes about a couple of hours, so things are normally wrapped up by about 9 o'clock. So a nice entertaining evening, but not running on too late either. So if you do live maybe a bit further afield, you can get those trains home, you can get the bus, you can drive home in time for bed and what have you. But yeah, this is coming out on Friday, the 31st of January. So if you do want to pick up some packs, then do make sure you get in nice and early on Friday to grab those. We also have the weekly play 3-card booster packs as well. So everyone that comes along on a Tuesday will get one of these each week that they come along. Do make sure you sign up on the Altered app as well, so make sure you've got an account, because that will give you other sort of digital benefits that you can take advantage of as well. But yeah, everyone gets one of these every event that they attend here at the shop. So that is Altered TCG. Now, because we are at the end of January, we're not really expecting many more games to come out. I believe we've got Mind Turtle arriving with us for early February, so really excited about that one. We also have got some other games arriving throughout February as well. So one of them is Exit Family. This is a brand new line in the a brand new game in the Exit line. This is a sort of intermediary between the Exit Kids, which they've released a couple of things for that already, and the original Exit range of games. Exit Family sits in between those two, acting as a stepping stone from Kids into the full range. Exit has always done really well for us. It's a very fun, immersive escape room experience that you can do at home, and the Kids one that they've been releasing over the last year or so have been a great hit as well. Really good for the kids, teaching them all the basics. So it's good that we've got that stepping stone to help get into the main games. We also have Marvelous, which is sort of a pattern building game using marbles. We got to see this one at Toy Fair, so it's really exciting that we get a Toy Fair release very soon. And then Match Madness as well, which is another sort of colour recognition pattern building game using sort of 3D Tetris shapes as you're competing against other people to manoeuvre them into the patterns that you need that's on the cards showing you the pattern. And then we also have a range of kids games, Balladino, Forest First, Potion Express and Missing Savannah. These are a brand new range of games coming from a brand new publisher. Super excited to be having these in. They've got some great names, some great designers attached to these as well. It's not just a throwaway kids game. They've got some great names attached to these. People have made some heavy Euro games, dipping their toes into kids games. So super excited to see those. And again, another set of games that we were able to see at the Toy Fair. So exciting news that we get some of this stuff very early on in the year. So that about wraps up everything in terms of products. On to our event schedule. So this week everything is running as normal. We also have our painting club kicking off our monthly Sunday schedule. Last one we did have a few people along. It'd be great to see some more of you here. And it really is just an afternoon where you can come along, sit down with like-minded people, share tips and techniques, maybe share wargaming stories, maybe even play a little bit of Warhammer Bolt Action, Flames of War, whatever you fancy really. Afterwards, we have the tables for it. Happy for you to use them however you see fit for the painting club. But it's not just minis as well. If you like to paint and repurpose sort of like action figures. We saw someone do that with some Halo figures a few years ago. You can bring those down. It's not just a Warhammer and D&D painting day. It's for whatever kind of like hobby painting that you would like to do. So if you're looking for a nice relaxing space where you can just chill out, meet some people, then do consider the monthly painting club. And then throughout the rest of February, we've then got Blood on the Clock Tower on the 9th of February. Again, really good turnout on the first one. We're looking forward to running the next one again. And if it keeps going as a success for us, we will also be investing in our very own copy of Blood on the Clock Tower. So then anyone who would like to run it can on the monthly schedule, and then we're not beholden to having to have someone come in to run that for us. So do keep an eye out. If you'd like to see more Blood on the Clock Tower, then do come along on the 9th of February. Help us build up that community and grow the Blood on the Clock Tower scene. Then on the 16th of February, we have our next Lorcana winner box. This is also the second event in our Store Championship series as well. So for those who maybe missed out on the last one, the Store Championship, every month we run a winner box, and then at the end of the year we will accrue all of the points that you have earned, and then we will invite the top X amount of players back. It will either be 8 or 12, depending on the overall attendance that we have throughout the year, and they will come back and they will play in a free tournament, a 3-round Swiss with the top cut, and then they will play for the privilege and honour and glory of being the Born at Home Grand Champion of Lorcana 2025. Just a little bit of fun. We also have some plaques and a wooden spoon that we give away at the event as well. So really just a nice fun way to enjoy something that's a bit more competitively minded. And then we wrap up February with our RPG day for Pathfinder Society. So yeah, if you want to join us for that, as we said near the start of the video, do let us know. We're also working on getting a second Games Master, so we should have plenty more spaces for that as well. So that about wraps up everything. A nice look forward into early 2025. And to everyone that has supported us so far 2025, I just want to say thank you. Always a pleasure, never a chore. And we look forward to seeing you throughout the rest of this week and the rest of 2025. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the boardroom.